Spotify rubs salt in Meghan's face by renewing a podcast deal with Kim Kardashian after reports its profits. Spotify reported its first quarterly profits in more than a year after shrinking its investment in podcasts and hiking its monthly subscription prices. Despite the increased fees, the music streaming platform gained 336 million paying subscribers year on year, boosting its revenue 11% to $3.56 billion. Reduced costs, thanks to slimmed-down spending on marketing and staff, saw it post its first positive operating income in more than a year, albeit a relatively slim $34 million. Its profits were around $69 million. After spending more than $1 billion building up its podcast business in recent years, Spotify laid off around 600 employees in January. The monumental failure of shows like Meghan Markle's Archetypes caused a huge net loss for the subscription streaming service. Then in June, it cut another 200 employees, mainly involved in its podcast business, and said that it wouldn't renew the second season of Meghan Markle's Spotify podcast Archetypes. However, an insider said that they'll still keep multi-million-dollar deals with Kim Kardashian and the Obamas. Spotify's share price was up more than 10% after the streaming service cut a deal with Meghan Markle. Markling, much like karma, is real. Hopefully, Netflix gets the memo and dumps them shortly. It took a few months after Meghan's flopcast ended for Spotify to pull the plug. Spotify helped create the Markle monsters, but they did good by axing them, and Bill Simmons freely saying the things he said was an extra bonus credit. Lest this be a lesson to every company feeling like they're stuck with these two. Currently, Meghan has failed in negotiations with Spotify's rival, Audible. Audible representatives denied any relationship between them and Meghan last week. As such, both major streaming services cut ties with Meghan. Meanwhile, Spotify is still in talks with Kim Kardashian for the new season of a podcast. Moreover, Skims just got a huge deal as official underwear of the NBA. The new men's line has doubled the firm's value. Kim is a born hustler and businesswoman disguised as a bimbo. Kardashian's success is the reason Meghan recently wanted to become friends with her. But the Kardashians are not in any way interested in a deal with the grifters. I don't watch the Kardashians, but I respect that Kim makes the effort to be a better person, and agreed she doesn't claim to be a good person or try to project a saintly image. Kim's far from a perfect human being, and credit to her, she doesn't claim to be or claim she'll change the world like Harry and Meghan do. But she seems to be able to stop and see beyond herself, and I honestly can't say the Sussexes are capable of that, especially since Megxit. Their causes always seem to have an agenda linked to helping them sell a product, get good PR, or advance an agenda like control social media. In the meanwhile, Harry and Meghan have never been truly invested in any of the issues they've touched on. It always seems very surface and transactional.